I'm tired of staying up all night with you on my mind. Still I'm laying here, yeah, I'm laying in the shirt you used.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's Bali here. In today's tutorial, I created this makeup look for you guys using the Anastasia Norvina palette. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, then just keep on watching. I did use the Norvina palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and in this tutorial I also tried out one of their new glitters from their recent launch. So to start off this tutorial, I'm going to be priming my eyelids, and I used my Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and I just applied that all over my eyelid as a primer. And then I went in with a damp beauty sponge to blend it out, and then I set it with some translucent powder just so that blending eyeshadows is a little bit easier. The first shade that I went in with is the shade Dreamer, and I just used this as my brow bone highlight, so I just put it all over my brow bone, and this shade made a beautiful highlight on my brow bone. It just really gave it a nice glow. And then jumping into the shade Love in the palette, I put that in my crease, going in back and forth motions as my transition shade. And then I went into the shade Eccentric, and I used a defined angle brush, and I started to draw out where I want my crease to go. And I did wing it out in the outer corner, and I just went in back and forth motions. And then I went into the shade Love once again, and I really diffused that line out, just blending it out nicely. Next I went into the shade Passion, and I just started to define my crease even more. And I feel like when you're adding depth in the crease, it's really important to go back in with the lighter shades to really blend it out before going in with a darker eyeshadow, because it just makes it a lot easier than just blending it all out with a darker shade, if that makes sense. So I went back into the shade Love and just diffused that eyeshadow even more, and as you can see, the shadows merged together really nicely. And then I went back into my Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and I just cleaned up my lid space. And I really only did this on the inner portion of my lid because I will be adding depth on the outer portion, so that it didn't make sense to just add lightness to that area that I'm going to make darker. So then I went back into the palette, and I took the shade Base, and I just put that on the center of my eyelid. And then I went back into the shade Passion, and I started to add definition to my outer lid, and also I started to add definition to the outer wing, and I just started to do light tapping motions trying to blend it inward. And then I went into the shade Dreamer, and I just put that on the very center of my eyelid. And then I went into the shade Summer, which is this beautiful bronzy shade, and I just put that in between that shade Dreamer and the shade Passion. So I just kind of put it not on the outer edge, but a little bit before that. And then I took my Anastasia glitter in the shade Star Power, and this is just such a gorgeous champagne glitter, and I just put that on the center of my lid. And then I went in with my Sofie Barbados lashes. These have to be my favorite lashes in our entire collection just because they're so big and dramatic. And then I went into the shade Love, and I put that all over my lower lash line. And then I decided that I wanted to put a little bit of Passion on my lash line, just focusing it really close to the lashes. And then lastly, I just applied some lower lash mascara, and this is the finished look, you guys. I really hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn your post notifications on so you never miss a video. And then if you comment done, you will automatically be entered in all of our future giveaways. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.